Oh, hey everyone, welcome back to PwnTV. So, I promised you guys several times that I would be getting a few things. One was actually some RMEA swords for Red Mage. Originally I thought I was going to get all mace first, but I didn't get all mace first. I ended up getting Murglaze first. There's a video that I posted on this channel back in early 2018 that says I'm going to be getting both of these swords, but I was focused at the time on all mace, and I just gave up on that and started focusing more on Murglace. And here we are in 2019, and Murglace is actually done. I just finished it over the holidays, so I have it. So not only do I have a pretty lit Red Mage magic accuracy set, which I'll show, but now I actually have an afterglow mythic sword for Red Mage. So let's read the stats on this sword. So it has Death Blossom weapon skill, which is a magic evasion minus debuff that gets applied to the boss when I land the Death Blossom. It has magic accuracy skill 255. The convert is amazing, amazing. You lose no HP on convert. And then, yeah, Aftermath is increased magic accuracy, magic attack. So it's pretty lit. But the magic evasion debuff that I get with the Murglace weapon skill, Death Blossom, really, really strong. So that's the only thing that's new on Red Mage. Is that weapon skill that I got and the convert enhancement that I get with the sword. And I guess since it's actually an RMEA, I get bonus magic accuracy skill. But I think I'm really up there on magic accuracy skill. And with the right buffs, I'm able to have no problems landing things like blind on Maju. And so since this is a Red Mage video, what better boss to fight than Maju? So here we are, and we're going to pop this thing. Let me go ahead and show you guys the proper way to play Red Mage. And the first thing you're going to do when you need to actually land blind is use Gain Mind. This is going to pretty much put me at or over cap when I get finished, so you'll notice that I don't really have any problems landing stuff, but that's because I'm kind of over geared for the content. I was able to beat Maju a long time ago with a lot less gear. Let me just put Dia on him. Okay, so the idea here is to not really do anything until he starts glowing his eyes. So let's actually put gravity on, because gravity almost always lands on this guy for whatever reason. I've never seen it resist. Spontaneity allows me to cast gravity twice. In the event that it does get resisted, I could just instantly cast it again. Let's go ahead and put haste up. Delta thrust is not the skill we're looking for. Go ahead and put phalanx up as well. Let's put temper up. And I guess we'll start using debuffs. Oh, that landed instantly. Okay. Okay. My Geo's got Indie Focus up right now, so I'm really not having any problems landing these debuffs. That's a good sign, right? But we can go even further, which we will in just a minute, because he's about to do his shit. So I'm going to use Assassin's Drink. I'm going to get ready for his eyes. Bravers. And since I used Bravers, that increases my stats. I'm going to use Gain Mind again. That's going to give me a better mind. Let's see how much it is here. I'm not sure. I just swapped out of a different set of gears, so I'm not sure what the difference is. Maybe it's about the same. Okay, Blank Gaze I think is the one we're looking for, right? Or is it the other one? It might be the other one. I'm paralyzed. Definitely don't want to be paralyzed. He's not doing his thing, dude. What the hell? Just gonna DPS him then. His eyes are not glowing. So use clerics again. Try to get rid of that HP minus that I get. The damage over time is really annoying. I think my Warlock's drink is wearing off. My magic accuracy drink is going to be wearing off. I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing my combo because I think we'll be good. I missed Death Blossom, of course. Alright, well, that's a problem. But I subbed Warrior, so I'll just use my shit. Okay, get some TP back. Alright, Death Blossom, don't get resisted. Okay, I actually landed it. It didn't do nearly as much damage as it has been doing. Not sure what's up with that, but I landed it. So yeah, they should just go fight it. Okay, I'll just land blind then. I'll actually do a blind 1. I can overwrite that with blind 2. So I got an immunobreak that time. And another immunobreak, so that's good. No resists, just partial resist with immunobreak procs. That's a resist on blind. Unfortunate. Earlier I did not see that, but I was using blind 2 the whole time. Another resist on blind. Well, at least those are out of the way now before his eyes light up. And I have the debuff with the immunobreak on him, so when he does... Yeah, he's blinded with the tier 1 blind now. But if he does light his eyes up, I can just blind to him. I think immunobreak just got used up though because he's blinded. So, yeah, immunobreak's gone. But that is actually not a big problem since that was a tier 1 blind. Technically, I can proc another immunobreak with the tier 2 blind. So he resisted that. You see what I'm saying? Like, if his eyes light up while he has the immunobreak debuff on already, that's going to make it easier for me to land blind 2 in the late game of this fight. I'm going to actually get some TP. That way I can land another Death Blossom. That last one was disappointing, but I guess the random number generator just decided to be really gay. So using Mage Food for magic accuracy is going to make it pretty difficult to get to 3000 TP, but I might as well auto. Okay, that is the damage over time I need to get rid of. I have a Catholicon for that. Let's just get rid of that. I'm not paralyzed, that's good. Probably should cure self a few times. Maybe put phalanx back up. Pretty sure I still have an 8-minute phalanx, but whatever. Put another Dia 3 on. If they have a Corsair, he could light shot that. But not necessary. Another aggressor because I don't want to actually miss my Death Blossom. Never seen it miss until just now, actually. I knew it could, but never seen it. Looks like time for Death Blossom. 2500, that's more like it. Alright, so I should be able to land things like paralysis and slow pretty much 1 for 1, especially if I stand next to my Geo. I need to actually heal self. Where's my Vicar's drink? That'll get rid of this. Okay, damage over time debuff is gone. Get him, samurai! Kick his ass! I don't like paralysis. We're not going to play with paralysis. I will Vicar's Drink, probably. I had Convert get paralyzed earlier when I didn't have time to cure after the damage over time got me like 50 life, and I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll just Convert and go next level awesome on this guy, and I got paralyzed, and I was not happy about that. But I'm hesitant to actually do anything about this paralysis because I have a lot of HP still, and if I use my last item, assuming I ever find it, it's Cleric's Drink, wherever it is, if I use that, then I might be fucked to the next damage over time ability. I don't know where Cleric's Drink is. I thought it was in here, but I don't see it anywhere. Okay, his eyes are lit up, so I need to actually land blind. Let's go ahead and get down to our blinds. Eventually I'll be unterrorized, and I'll be able to actually cast the spell. The Geo decided to follow me around, that's good. I think he still has the indie spell up that we need. Getting resisted is not good though. You know what? Another Death Blossom. Let's go ahead and actually hit him with gravity as well, because screw his dumb shit. Another resist. Alright, magic evasion minus whatever. Yeah, he's got a lot of resistance to blind, especially considering we've already landed that spell on him. So now he has even more resistance to it, and I'm not getting any immunobreak procs. There's an immunobreak proc. Another immunobreak proc, okay. All I gotta do is complain about it, apparently. So this might land. Yep, so he's blinded. Okay. So honestly, at this point moving forward with this well-geared of a Red Mage, you should expect 2 to 3 immunobreaks before your blind spell lands, and very few resistances on blind. Very few. Like less than half the time you're getting resisted. After having done so many Majus, with and without the sword, I could probably say I might need a little bit more data to get some solid numbers, but if you finish the sword, and you play the job right, and your party is actually supporting you right, like this Geo following me around with indie focus up, so I get the extra magic accuracy from that. If all of these things work out quite right for you, then you're able to just chew through Maju and land blind pretty much probably 50 or 60% of the time, I would say reliably you could land it. Sometimes I go 1 for 1, but that's just luck. Even with a mythic, I don't think that I can always go 1 for 1. The previous Maju fight that I did, I actually landed 2 immunobreaks on my first 2 blinds, and then my third blind was a land. And in this case, he resisted a few times, and I just simply bitched about it. And then the next time I cast blind, he got immunobreak number 1, and then the following blind, he got immunobreak number 2, and then that following blind was actually a land. So. But I had all the support in the world. Magic food with Crate Bell Helene, the magic food of choice for landing most enfeebles. Geo, Bubble, Indie Focus, and a lot of magic accuracy gear. At least 300 to 400 magic accuracy gear is probably what you would want ideally for this content. What did we get? Oh, we got a Jabba. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I probably could have given him a TH2 as well, because I have this Dark Matterog piece that I got during the campaign, wherever it is. It's got Treasure Hunter 2 on it. That's really awesome. For mages. So, pretty awesome. Yeah, I didn't... They're asking why we didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't... True. Yeah, I don't blind him until his eyes light up, because I want to make sure that that's the opportunity that I have for the weapon skill and all this. But they are right. He doesn't light his eyes up if he's already blinded, so I could have blinded early. I think moving forward, I'll just blind right away. Like, pretend like it's Zerd, where you have to stun right away, but instead I'm just blinding right away. I'll just do that, and then we won't waste all that time, right? But honestly, like, if his eyes are not lit up, you could just fight him, and then when his eyes light, you could just play your job and then get it done. So, but yeah, a little miscommunication. This is a pickup group. We haven't done this before. We failed on our previous 2 Majus. The first one, we just really, it was not working out too well, and I'm partially to blame for that because I don't need the clear. I just wanted to test Murglace in the fight, so I guess I should lot before things drop, huh? Well, nobody's lotting on the ore, so I guess I'm not lotting on the ore either. So yeah, the very first fight I said, okay, I'm just going to use my equipment. I'm not going to use any food, no buffs, just equipment, and gain mind. I'll put gain mind on because technically that's, even though it's a buff, it's just more mind, which I could get in the form of equipment anyway. So I was like, just with equipment, can I get there? So that's what I did, and I didn't get there, and I was not surprised. I was like, okay, this is nerfing my Red Mage hard by not actually buffing up, but just relying heavily on gear. That is not going to work. You can't rely heavily on gear on this content, and that's proof when I lost that Maju fight earlier that I can't rely heavily on gear. I have to rely on not only gear, but competent spellcasting in a party, and also temporary items, and also food effect. The food effect is probably the least important of all of those. Everything else is kind of up there, though, for how it's matter of importance, okay? But that is Maju. That is Maju. And I was able to do a lot of Death Blossoms today and apply a lot of debuffs to the mobs today, and I'm happy about that. The ultimate set of gear, I think, for Red Mage is the set that I built last year with the addition of the New Year's Eve Murglace that I picked up. I think it was around New Year's that I picked this up. And that is a Murglace Afterglow, because you want to shine, and an Admiralty Shield, which might as well be an RMEA, and a Regal Gem, because Regal. Regal Earring, also because Regal. Dignitaries, Era Pendant, Omen +3 head, Omen +3 body, Chronic with Dark Matter Augs ideally, but this is not Dark Matter Augged. Kishar from Omen, Kishar Ring. Stikini Ring, which I think I can craft that now. Scowy Boots. Chironic Hose, also not Dark Matter Augged, unfortunately. If these were Dark Matter Augged, I think they'd be best in slot. Same with the boots. I could drop this for Dark Matter Chironic. And then, of course, the Ambuscade Cape. Now, those are some weird augments for an Ambuscade Cape, but inventory is precious on my guy, so I try to multitask and put at this moment in time I only have the 1 Red Mage cape, so I just put everything I need on it. And for the magic accuracy set, I only need the magic accuracy in the mind. For the weapon skill damage, I really only need the weapon skill damage, so this is a twofer for me, right? And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace out.